everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the JagHawk Talk. My name is Ethan Hance.
I'm Faith Lilly.
I'm Braden Thorne.
I'm Caden Lynch.
And today we'll be talking about what Orbis is.
All right, so just a quick...
First things first.
Yeah, first things first. We're the hosts, so you'll probably hear one of us or more of us on each of the episodes. And we're going to talk about a range of things. I think our first episode, this one's about Orbis as a program, but we have a couple more, getting to know Dr. Pruitt and skilled trades too. So stay tuned for those.
Look forward to those.
Yeah. All right. Well, Faith, you want to start off? Kind of give the audience a little bit of information. What is Orbis? What does Orbis do?
Sure. Yeah. So, I was actually talking. So our directors are Joel and Chad, and Orbis is open to Ankeny students, and I think even a couple neighboring schools.
Maybe,
do you know which ones those are?
I think Sadell and North Polk can also enroll.
Yep,
that's what it is.
I think,
right.
Yeah.
So I was talking with Chad the other day about Orbis as a program. I asked him if you could describe it in one sentence. What would you say? And he was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I can't possibly do that." But he said, I think it's all in our tagline: unleash passion, realize potential, and impact the world. Okay. He said that they really want to focus on partnership between the community and the school system to empower young people to, find things that they're interested in and pursue it.
Community engagement. And,
right, of course.
Build connections with students and, students to then businesses as well, so that, maybe they can pursue a career and whatever they choose to do through the program. So.
And Orbis is not a traditional class, because you heard Faith just say, we're calling our mentors by their first names.
Right.
Exactly.
They asked us to do that. So, that's, they want us to have a more familiar, casual relationship. So, it's definitely a more non-structured class, if you want to call it a class. So,
and with it also being 2 class periods.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a 90-minute class block. So
filming this, we're actually at the district office too. We're not even and we're not even in the Orbis building right now.
Yeah, we're off-site.
All we had to do was tell them, hey, we're not going to be there, and here we are.
So if we get into specifically Orbis as a program, what would you guys say specifically captured your eye from what Orbis is, and kind of how you guys went through the training process?
Personally, so wait, are you asking how did we hear about it and get in, want to get into Orbis, or when we started Orbis, what do you think?
So when you got into Orbis and you started your training, what caught your eye through the program? So was it the empathy activities that we do? Was it the connections that you make with leaders in the business community? Was it the structure of how you solve problems and situations in the community? Was it that you get to outfit your own project and pursue what you like to do as a person? Kind of like that.
Well, training-wise, I was so fascinated with the Advanced Insights profile because I had kind of heard a little bit about it, but after taking it, it's kind of cool that you get to learn that much about yourselves as a student. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Advanced Insights profile is just would it take half an hour to fill out, and it just gives you insight to how you operate as a person, how you like to learn, how you like to work as a team.
Yeah. To oversimplify it, it's just a very fancy personality quiz.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, actually.
It's 96
an expensive
pages long.
personality quiz.
Burden. So, what I asked Faith, what do you think about the program?
So I think that Orbis, just going through the training stuff, I thought it was really interesting to just be able to choose my own project and kind of take my own approach to it.
Yeah, so you're working on a Craig Tool project, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to kind of bring the listeners into that a little bit? What do you do in that type of project?
Yeah, so my project, because in Orbis, instead of having tests, we just do projects, and it's literally just we do whatever we want.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you get graded on your productivity and accountability and,
and
how
like
you're
teamwork
performing through the team. Yeah, exactly.
And not just the product, but the process as well, because that's a very important part of it. And so I'm doing 2 projects, the podcast and Craig Tool. Yeah. And so one thing I'm doing with my other project is we're like coming up with ideas for a new like tool or a new product for Craig. Mm-hmm. So we're working on that. I don't know how much I can talk about, so I'll probably just have to leave it at that.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good point. So how do you guys feel about it being 2 class periods? I know that's kind of a lot of time honestly. Taken out of the day.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah.
I love it, and it's 7-8 for all of us, so 7th and 8th period. It feels like I get to finally just like ditch school after 6.
Exactly.
Like it's like when I'm done, I'm done. Orbis is so separate; it doesn't even feel like it's part of the school day.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that can kind of drain from your productivity though, since it's at the end of the day instead of being in the morning?
Some days I feel like, because I have my sisters in the 1st and 2nd block, and she talks about like all these early morning things that she gets to do, but sometimes it feels like a little draining, but at the same time, the new space is also refreshing. Just the fact that I get to leave the high school and sit in a different building, I feel like I always have something to do.
It's always a good feel to get a little bit outside of the normal to,
absolutely.
Change it up a
so,
little bit.
So, Caden, you're doing 2 projects too. Why don't you speak a little on that?
Yeah, so I'm doing this podcast project, obviously.
What?
Yeah, and then I'm doing a skilled trades project as well. So basically what's going on in that project is, I'll give the full insight because Braden didn't want to talk about his, I guess.
For legality's sake.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Besides the point. So basically, me and my partner, Colton Deaton, we're going to hopefully outfit some labs. Labs are like workspaces for kids to be able to do skilled trades project, which is what we'll be getting into in another episode of the podcast. But so that's kind of what we want to do is, outfit the gym and the Orbis space to, help kids get, some hands-on experience and some knowledge of the trade, specifically electricians, because that's what I'm going to be. But yeah, that's about it.
Sounds good.
So, just for like in general, like what opportunities can come from Orbis for you guys?
Well, I guess for me, I already have a lot of connections with like product engineers and like industrial engineering just with my Craig Tool project.
Oh yeah, because you want to be an engineer, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
for NASA, right?
I am looking. I look up when I think of engineering. I want to be aerospace engineering.
That's funny because you're looking up.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it for our session here today. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. All of your support, all of your guys' time commitment, everyone in the back offices. We know we have Shelly back there rooting for us and supporting us.
Shelly!
And then Dr. Pruitt and the rest of the district office staff. So we want to thank you guys for your support, and we will see you all next time.